it's Matt again with another edition of Let's Drink. This is a post-Miami Heat victory, game number 3 against the Atlanta Hawks. We were winners by 29 points, behind Dwayne Wade's 29 points, oddly enough. So I'm going to celebrate with a drink. And the drink tonight is the beer called Sweaty Betty. Now this is a blonde, it's a wheat ale. Now this is from a brewery. This is the Boulder Beer Company out of Boulder, Colorado. I do not believe I've had a beer by the Boulder Beer Company yet. So here's a little information on the side here. Now this is from the Looking Glass series. And on the side here you have some literature to read. Irresistible, flirtatious, aromatic, soft, supple, unavoidable, smooth, exuberant, glistening, wild, firm, rare, succulent, luscious, ripe, natural, glowing, curvaceous, magical wheat, and the 5th release in our Looking Glass series of beers. So I'm going to have to look for the other 4 in the Looking Glass series. Betty's golden appearance reflects her smooth, light, and friendly character. Add subtle wheat flavors and natural unfiltered glow, and you've got a perfectly balanced blonde wheat ale with a wild side. Sweaty Betty Blonde, the only wheat blonde and bold enough to take the trip through the Looking Glass. Don't let her be the one that gets away. So apparently this is a series of beers. I don't know how long it's going to go for, but I'll have to look for the other 4 beers in the series. So I guess I'll work backwards now. So this is number 5, so I'm going to have to look for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's get pouring in the holy macro glass. Now wheat, I'm looking for something, of course, very light. Maybe something, if it's unfiltered, maybe some sediment at the bottom. Now let's get a head on this, see what it looks like. Nice white head on that. So it is filtered. It's got that kind of goldeny color in it, very goldy, kind of cloudy, and they're really, yeah. So this isn't like a Hefe. I guess I was expecting more of a Hefe, but this is more like a lighter version of a Blue Moon, I would say, since it is a wheat beer. It's not a Belgian wheat. Apparently this might be an American wheat ale. So nothing really else on the bottle per se. I'm looking for alcohol volume perhaps, and there really isn't even any alcohol volume on this, which is a little surprising. Yeah, there is not an alcohol volume, so let's say 6 to 7%. This is what this is. It definitely got the smell of a Hefe, but it's not. Just because I can't punish old Frankenstein there for what he's done, I'm gonna tell you. I would say this is a cross between a Hefeweizen and a Blue Moon. It's very smooth. Got nice, like, kind of citrusy hints to it, and almost like, God, it's very sweet. The aftertaste is incredibly sweet. Not bitter. Not really any bitterness at all to it. It's got almost a cream flavor at the end. The aftertaste is almost like a heavy cream type of taste. It's like a lemony, like a lemon pie. Let's say something along those lines. Now I'm just gonna do a quick search here for this is boulderbeer.com. And we're gonna see what the other beers in the series. Oh, now the website's kind of a funny little website. It's got a Lego guy here with a beer. So let's see what we got here. A very interesting website. Very it looks almost guerrilla style to it. This is Colorado's first microbrewery. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Sweaty Betty Blonde, one of them. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Currently they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different beers from the microbrewery at Boulder Beer. I've heard of Mojo Rising. They got Mojo IPA, Mojo Rising, Hazed and Infused, which I have heard of those, and I probably have those as well. Abavoid, Buffalo Gold, Pastime Pale Ale, Single Track Copper Ale, Summer Dance Amber Ale, Plant Porter, Cold Hop, of course the Sweaty Betty, Never Summer Ale, and Flashback Anniversary Ale. So that's your beers that you have for the Boulder Beer Company. Jeez, I'm retarded. So what do you say we finish this beer off? Since I've given you pretty much the information of what you would want to know about this beer, so bottoms up.
We didn't know you were awake. I'm not awake. I'm asleep. Get some more vodka and some more sugar-free Red Bull anyway.
Victory. Well, that was really smooth, delicious beer. It's got the taste of like a Hogard. I want to even say a Hogard. It's a Hogard mixed with a Blue Moon. I want to say that this beer is. It's got the hints of the lemony, limey type of taste that a Hogarden or a Hogarden has, with the smoothness of a Blue Moon. Plus, it has this added addition of almost like a creamy, milky taste at the very end, which is interesting. So that's about it. This is once again the Sweaty Betty Blonde from Boulder Beer Brewery. This is the 5th out of the 5 beers in the Looking Glass series. I'm going to have to look out for the other 4. As soon as I do that, I'll be sure to present them to you. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this was informational, I guess you can say. And if you want to try Sweaty Betty, I don't know if this is a seasonal beer, but this beer is only about $2 at your local liquor store, depending on what liquor store you go to. So I suggest you definitely check it out. So take it easy, have a good night, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.